Hello, greetings, and welcome everyone to another video where we talk about Aptera. Today, one of the comments on a previous video cued me into a change that Aptera made in their options. GV cited that the enhanced audio package was included for free on his 600-mile reservation. That kind of got me thinking, what else is different? So I took a gander and I found some fairly interesting things. This is the Engineer. Let's get started. This is my reservation vehicle. As you can see, I got the 1,000-mile range with Noir as the color. One thing I noticed immediately was they changed the nose cone from a black to a dark gray. Part of the reason I wanted the Noir is it looked very close to the dark blue and black that they use for the solar array, therefore making it kind of a cohesive one-color scenario. So the black nose cone turning to gray kind of threw me off a little bit, but I'm fine with it, especially considering the fact that the foam and whatnot on the wheel pants is also a different color. The next thing that I noticed is that they changed the render. This is the production intent vehicle instead of the alpha vehicle of old. They really cleaned up and sharpened the look of the render, as well as making the eye candy sweeter, which is always a good thing in my opinion. It is also worth noting that the ride height of the Aptera is noticeably different in the renders also. This is probably to reflect the changes that they cited during the launch edition presentation. I also noticed that they updated the drive system numbers from an approximation to more than likely the final spec for the vehicle. If you recall, it used to read 150 kilowatts, or 201 horsepower approximate, for the all-wheel drive system, and now it reads 128 kilowatts, or 171 horsepower, which I assume will be the final spec. Another point that ties to that previous point is that I noticed that they changed the 0 to 60 time from 3.5 seconds to 4 seconds. At first, I and a few other channels thought this change might be the result of real-world testing, but I think the difference in power of the drivetrain was the real culprit there, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking at this point. The count of the solar panels has been changed in the render of the vehicle as well. There are 30 on the hood, 20 on the dash, 50 on the roof, and 93 on the rear hatch for a total of 193. I'm fairly certain that other channels have covered that, but I just kind of wanted to count them, and it seemed fun. It was fun, by the way. Last but not least, there is a side note that I figured I would include that is more or less speculative than anything else, but still kind of worth a mention. You know that little trunk cubby thing that's under the main trunk that, I don't know what it's called, but it's the place that you store, whatever else you would want to store. I thought that would be a really great place for the camping kit. So I don't know, man. If you guys think that it could be as well, drop it in the comments. Do you think it's a good hypothesis? If not, where do you think that camping kit would go? Yeah, man, that's basically all the things that I noticed. Thank you very much, GV, for putting me onto that little tidbit and detail. If you guys like the video, please like and/or subscribe to the channel. The links are provided. Check out other videos that I've made if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time.